What's up guys, it's me your boy SteveRandom here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing 5 colognes that I changed my mind about. This is going to be the I changed my mind into a negative kind of feeling. And I might make another video that I changed my mind into a positive feeling, just because there are a few colognes in my collection that I have changed my mind about, from going to not using it at all to using it nearly every day now. But these are the opposite. These I used to like them, I used to use them, I used to even feature them in my videos and be like, guys, this is one of the best colognes ever. And now I'm just I don't really like it. I like it, but it's just not what I would recommend now. And you explain how come that changed? How come that happened, Steve? What happened? And I would just reply back, honestly, people do change. There's people don't change their feelings, but they change for the temporary thing. Right now you change, right? For example, you don't want to keep doing something forever. You want to change, and you want to change. Some people like to change it for only a temporary time, then come back to it. Some people like to keep it changed forever. And I think this is just really a temporary thing that for me. The reason why I don't really like these colognes right now is because I just use so many other colognes that I have. I use them much more and I really like them much more. But these I used to really like, but now they're just moderate now. They're not really anything. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, dang, I bought that cologne and it's because you liked it and I wanted to try it out. And now you don't like it, so what's the point of me having this cologne? I don't know, guys, but I mean, I'm gonna explain why I don't like it anymore, and the reason why maybe I don't really, I don't like them anymore, and the reason why it changed, the reason why it really changed, that's all. So let's get on to the video. Now, for my number 5 is Angelman Pure Energy by Thierry Mugler. Angelman Pure Energy by Thierry Mugler. Pretty much, Thierry Mugler, I used to really like it, and I used to say that this is my favorite Angelman. But right now, to be honest, the Angelmans I haven't been using at all, because the Angelman DNA I just don't really like anymore. I got really tired of that sweetness. That sweetness I don't really like. And right now, smelling this cologne, compared to ones I use daily, it just doesn't smell anything special anymore. It just smells like regular stuff. But for example, if I smell Dior Sauvage any day, and I'm not being biased, when I smell this cologne any day, I really like it. No matter what day it is, I really like. So this is one of my all-time favorites. But there is some days where I smell this and I'm I kind of regret buying this one. But there are obviously some days where I want to change it up, and I would wear this. But I mean, there isn't very much days where I would wear that. Mainly the reason why is just because I got tired of that Angelman DNA, which is that sweet caramel, or I don't know what it is, but it's that sweetness. I got really tired of that, and I just put it aside. And that's why I'm not using it anymore. Next up, we have Ellis Citron. Ellis Citron, one of my all-time favorites, 2-3 years ago. One of my favorites. I think it was 2 years ago. One of my favorites. But then when I got into colognes more and more, this became nothing special at all. If you guys know the story about this that I've said before, I think in another video, that this only lasts for 45 minutes to an hour maximum. And do you see this large gap in the circle? I don't know if you guys can see this large gap. There is pretty big gap in the circle that they have. That circle that they have, there's a pretty large gap. And the reason being is because I literally sprayed 100 sprays of this, and I might do a video on this, guys. 100 sprays of this. An hour later, nothing. I couldn't smell anything, and I don't really like this, honestly, because just at least give me 2 hours. Come on. I just I just freaking put 100 sprays on me, and I only lasted for 1 hour, and that's it. It was gone. And I don't know if you guys have the same problem. I don't know if this. I definitely don't think this is a fake, because if it was a fake, then it would really be ridiculous. Because this I got from Macy's for full price, which was like $70, which was kind of a waste now, but $70 from Macy's, it's not even worth it, guys, honestly. Perry Ellis, I think I put it in my 5 regrets, or 5 colognes I regret purchasing. I think I put it in that video, and if I didn't, I would add it in that video. Basically, this doesn't last at all, doesn't last. And it's also one I really like the smell of. I just really like the smell of. But one thing, I just wish it lasted longer. If you guys do have Citron by Perry Ellis, let me know in the comments. Does it really not last at all on some of you guys? Because for me, it doesn't last at all. Like, I don't know why, but there's just something wrong with it. Now, next up, I have CK1 Shock for him right here. I said the name before I showed it, but anyway. CK1 Shock for him is like one of those colognes that I was really hyping up. I was saying this is like one of the best colognes, only $18-19, and you can get a very, very good cologne, 200 milliliters. Wow. And it smells good. And the atomizer, you can't forget about the atomizer. The atomizer is crazy. From here all the way to here, the smell is tobacco-y, spicy, citrusy mix. I can put that all aside, because this one got me a huge bad reaction, which I might save for another video. But I really got a bad reaction from this, and it really put down this fragrance in my list. Like, I was really sad about that bad reaction I got from this. I was really sad. And I know I don't really care about people's opinion about when I use a cologne. If they don't really like it, then they don't like it. But when I used this cologne, I got I got like 2 bad compliments that just put this cologne down in my list. It put it down. One of them, I would just say, somebody told me, and I would just say this is one of them, but it wasn't really the whole thing. One of these, I don't know what it was. I think it was this drunk guy who told me, "You smell like a cigarette." And that just pissed me off so much. I mean, excuse my language, but like, that really hurt my, like, I mean, obviously I can't really do anything about it. If somebody doesn't like my smell, they don't like my smell. I don't really care. But that that reaction, guys, if you're somebody that doesn't like colognes or anything, if it doesn't like the smell of somebody, don't say that. Like, come on. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, I got this bad reaction from someone when I was using this, and it was like just ridiculous. So freaking ridiculous. It just put this down on my list, and I'm like, if I'm gonna get reactions like that, I'm not gonna wear this anymore. But I still do wear it, but I'm just like, you know, when you what was it? Like, you know, I'm trying to compare this to something. I have one now. When you've worked so hard on something, like, I've been not working hard actually, but I'm just saying I've been really loving this cologne. I've been telling you guys, this is like one of the best colognes out here. It's one of the greatest. And comparing this to, let's say you worked on an assignment or on a project, like on a paper or something. You worked on it so hard, so hard. You did it like a few days earlier than when it was due. So like, let's say it was due on October 25th, and you finished your assignment on October 22nd, and you were done. You didn't have to do anything else. You're done, but you haven't turned it into the teacher yet. So you haven't turned this assignment into the teacher yet, but you were done with it. So you kept it at home, you know, obviously. One day you come back home and you just see it was like messed up. Somebody like messed it up. You're just like, dang, I put all the work into that. And now it's going to be due tomorrow and it's messed up. Something about it is messed up. That's kind of what I felt with this one. I felt like, and I'm not hating on Calvin Klein, I'm not hating on anybody. I love this cologne. I love it. You know, just the reason I changed my mind about it is what I'm trying to say. I like this cologne. I love it actually sometimes, Some days I love it, especially on cold days. But I just changed my mind about it because of that why do I keep saying compliment? That wasn't a compliment. That reaction I got, I just changed my mind. And I'll tell you guys in another video one of the other reactions I got, which was pretty similar to that, but it was ridiculous. Now moving on to my number 2. My number 2, and it's not in order, this is Chrome Azzaro. And Chrome Azzaro I used to use so many times when I was younger. Like when I was 12, 13, 14, I would use this a lot till I was like 15, where I started like buying a few more fragrances. And now when I'm 16, I have all these fragrances right here. But I mean, the Chrome I still like. I honestly still like it, but I definitely changed the amount of times I use it now, because I used to use it back in the day so many times, and I guess that's just because that was the only cologne I had. I only had Chrome. But I think I just got bored of this cologne. You know, when you get bored of doing the same thing over and over again, like sometimes the first impression is the best, and then as you do it more and more and more, you get bored of it. Like for example, if you were riding a bike and you're learning how to ride a bike and you really don't you don't get it, then you ride your bike for the first week, you got it. You know how to ride the bike, and for the first week you're riding the bike like perfectly, and then a year later, I mean, throughout that whole year, you keep riding your bike, and then a year later, you're not even using the bike anymore because you're just bored of using the bike. And I mean, I don't get me wrong, I like bike rides, but you know what I mean. Like, kind of, it gets boring, right? Like, sometimes things get boring. For example, like me, what's up, guys? And you probably are wondering, like, if anything happened to the camera angle. I don't know, but basically my camera battery died and my memory was full, so I had to freaking import everything to my computer, and I had to charge up the camera again. So a lot has happened. It's been like about 45 minutes, and I was talking about Chrome Azzaro. I was talking about how it gets really boring. Pretty much, yeah, I just really got bored of this cologne, and it just doesn't fit me anymore. It got me a few, bad reactions, and it doesn't really fit me anymore, unless I just one day it's very hot, and I'm like, I wore that cologne, I wore this cologne, I wore that, and I wore that. Maybe I should try wearing Chrome Azzaro today, if you guys know what I mean. So if I really have to, I would use Chrome Azzaro. I still like the smell, but I got bored of it because I've used it for I've used it for at least 2 years. So I've definitely got bored of it. And this is not my first bottle. This bottle is halfway, and it's my second bottle. I had a 200 ml bottle for a whole year, so that was one bottle for a whole year. The second bottle is this one, and I got this halfway. Now next up we have Davidoff Cool Water. Davidoff Cool Water is one of those colognes I really liked because it was one of those first colognes I got introduced to that was kind of a little different. It's kind of got that freshness, but it's kind of a weird, I don't know, manly shaving cream freshness. Kind of has a little bit of greenery, a little bit of manly shaving cream. That's pretty much it.
What?
Shit, now thinking about it, I feel like it's very basic. I feel like it just smells like shaving cream. I could just put shaving cream on and smell it. This smells pretty much just like that. But I used to really like this because it was a little different to me. But now it's just become a little bit old, and I really don't like it as much. But I mean, I don't mind it. Obviously, if it's fresh, if it smells like shaving cream, if it smells like fresh out the shower, nobody really minds. But I mean, I just really kind of don't appreciate it as much, if you guys know what I mean. But the other colognes I kind of do appreciate it because they're still different to me. But who knows, maybe in 5 years, the colognes I have right now I might not like, and I will have other 20 colognes that I would like. But anyways, that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, click the like button below, subscribe for more videos, share this video with your friends, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Did I already say that? Yeah, I already did. But anyways, peace.